Hello. Welcome to Gardener's World. No, not really. It is Vlogmas day 12. I am out in the garden, as you can see, and I am going to be planting some of my tulips. I'm very aware that I'm late for tulips. I know they are meant to be in November, and it is now middle of December, but it is what it is, and I'm planting them. So I thought I will whiz you on a fast forward, and you can see me plant my tulips. If anyone is interested, I can let you know what tulips I am planting. Bear with me. Here is my little box. So I have a mixture. I have got some Little Beauty. I'll try and insert pictures here of them. Little Princess. And then I've got Tiny Timo. There we go. These ones do actually have pictures on. I got these free. These lovely ones. Purple Perfection. Aren't they gorgeous? I got them free when I went to the garden centre and I spent over a certain amount of money. And they gave me free tulips. Brilliant. And then I've got 2 packs of these, which is Sherbet Cocktail. Oh, absolutely love those. I did try and save some of my tulips last year. Very unsuccessfully, so I'm learning as I go. But I have already planted, if I pan down my little garden section, I have already planted some bulbs. I've got a number of different ones. So I've got the little tete-a-tete daffodils, I've got the big sun lover daffodils, I've got miniature irises, I've got larger tiger irises, I think they're called. I've got alliums, I've got I've got lots of things, I can't remember, but I'll insert some pictures of the ones that I have already planted. Oh, snowdrops as well. Oh, lots of things. So yeah, I just thought I would take you along. I thought that'd be a little bit different to show you how I get on with my tulips. So I just realised when I looked at the camera, most of what I was doing was completely out of shot. Well done, Michelle. But yeah, I've done my pots. I'm so sorry, literally, this is what I was doing. So yeah, I'm so sorry. I was not looking at the camera whatsoever. But I'm just the tiniest amount of compost short. Like, some of these pots just aren't quite deep enough for the tulips. So I'm going to need to pop out to the garden centre and get myself a bag of compost. I was this close. Literally each one needs about a handful, and then it would be okay. So, but hey, I love going to a garden centre, so I might just have a little sneaky peek while I'm around there anyway, and I'll take you along with me. So I'm going to get changed and look a little bit more presentable, and I will head out. I just thought I'd mention I am wearing a Me Made. My little bobble hat is one that I did knit. It is my first ever bobble hat. It's a little bit rough and ready, but I did make the pom-pom myself. But yeah, let me take you out to our local garden centre and you can see that too. So I've just come in. I just thought before I go out again, I will make myself a nice cup of tea to warm up. And also I have got some bread on the go. I've got some white bread that I'm going to have because I took my homemade soup my homemade tomato soup out of the freezer. So I thought I could have a little bit of that. Oh, is that Bentley? You want to say hello? Where are you? There he is. I know, say hello to everyone. So it's just gone 10 o'clock. So I'm going to have my cup of tea quite quickly because I want to get to the garden centre before the lunchtime rush. And yeah, get some compost and also have a little bit of a mooch around. So yeah, I'm going to have my cup of tea. Then I'll come back, get my tulips finished off. Then I'll open my Stitchfinity advent calendar because then hopefully I can sit down and do a little bit of that as well. So excuse all the dirt on the floor. I will rinse that over and give it a sweep up, but there are all my bulbs now planted. So my tulips are in amongst those. They are some of the pots that I've done. So yeah, I'm really happy. Oh, and I've got some on my fence as well. So yeah, we've got a mixture of everything really. So yeah, these ones popping up here, these are my irises, I think, that are starting to go up. I've got the little tulips that I've planted in this one. These are a mixture of the purple and the sherbet colour ones. The little tulips are in that one as well. They're all the red ones. These are my snowdrops. Those, I think, are little tete-a-tetes. These popping up here, I can't remember what they are. I really should have labelled things and I haven't. I'm so naughty. Then in here I've got hyacinths. This one is also hyacinths, I think. I think this one might be my daffodil sunlover. These are more irises. These are alliums. And then, yeah, again, these are, I think these are the dwarf irises, snowdrops, tete-a-tetes. I think, again, these are ones I've just planted. These are, I think there's more of the daffodils in those. They're everywhere. And then I've got up on these ones, I've got a mixture of the tete-a-tete, the miniature irises, and I filled this one with the little tulips as well. So it's all looking lovely. When I was at the garden centre, I also did pick up some more cyclamen, and that is because my little garden area here, so I have pots because I can move everything around in the garden. So all down that way, all normally this is a south facing wall. So I normally have all of my like tall planters and things all along here because my kitchen window is just there. You can see my little house plants. So I look out my kitchen window, and that's why I have everything in this corner, so that I can see it all, because I'm not going to spend a lot of time in the garden. But I thought I need a bit more colour for the winter, so I got some cyclamen, because you can see I've got a couple here. My pansies are not doing very well. The slugs do enjoy them very much so. Yeah, they're not doing great, so I thought I'll get some more cyclamen. And also, when I looked at this, it said that it is in an outdoor cyclamen, so it's you can do either. So what I thought I would do is I would actually plant some inside. So I've got this little herb planter that I found in my little potting shed. I'm going to give that a little clean up, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the 2 red and the white in here to look a bit Christmassy indoors, and then these lovely pinky ready ones, I don't know if you noticed before, a spare pot. So I'm going to put those in there and pop it in that little spot just there, and that will be my lovely little winter to spring display area. Hello, so I'm now done with the garden and having a nice little sit down. I didn't get changed when I went out to the garden centre. I just wore what I was wearing with my dirty sort of leggings and top, and then I've just come in and I was just like, oh, I could get changed into something cosy, and I'm like, I just want to have a sit down. So I've just had my lunch with my lovely tomato soup and my bread. That's actually the last of my tomato soup. I think I've got a tiny portion left, because that was the last bit out of the freezer, because I made that back in, I think it was like August, September time, because I grew all of my own tomatoes. I grew loads and loads of tomatoes, and oh, Bentley's saying hello. Hence the reason I'm holding the camera rather than getting my tripod, because he came and sat on my lap, and yeah, I couldn't move him. I can't even remember what I was saying. So yes, I had my tomato soup, and yeah, now I'm sat down with a nice cup of tea, Bentley getting all snuggled on my lap, and I have my, I'm just going to pop you down here. Sorry for the slightly weird angle, but I have my day 12 of my stitch filleting. Have a look and see what is it. Oh, sorry, that was a flick of Bentley's tail there. And again. And we've got the last bit of the word wonder. So I'm looking forward to doing that. So you ready for the joke today? What did Mrs. Claus say to her husband when she looked up at the sky? It looks like reindeer. I like that one. That's a good one. Okay, so yeah, me and Bethany are going to have a nice little cuddle whilst I do my cross stitch, and I'll catch up with you a bit later on. I've come up to the sewing room. I have got my Jazz and Wow advent calendar. So I'm in my pyjamas as well. Just been doing my stitching, and then Stuart came home from work. We had to run a few errands and things, had a really quick dinner. And I just think, yeah, just fancy pyjama evening now. So we are looking for day 12. Day 12. Let's see what is in here. Oh, these are cute. They're little Christmas tree buttons. They're lovely. And they're so sparkly. They are absolutely adorable. I don't know, the camera's probably not picking them up too well. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the buttons. Lovely. They are so pretty. Put them all back in the bag so I don't lose them. Right, so that is me done for the day. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. As always, I really appreciate anyone that does tune into my Vlogmas. Hope today wasn't too boring, being just literally mainly gardening. But I know some of you out there like to do a bit of gardening as well, so you might find it a little bit interesting. But yeah, I will speak to you tomorrow. Take care.